Hey gamers, I'm Syber7. Hope we're all well, guys, and happy 2017. Hopefully we've all had a great start to 2017. Got rid of that miserable end to 2016, I must admit, and as I say, let's think about a new year and a new focus. Hopefully we all have a great year. And yeah, this is my first video of the year, third week in, and I thought I'd do myself a cyber chat and my birthday pickups, as my birthday was last Thursday. Obviously last week I didn't put a video up, had a lot on concerning being my last week at my old job. Been there 16 years and I left on Friday forever, so I am now officially unemployed for the time being. So I'm going to make the most of this, have myself a nice holiday. I've got plans for every day, so I'm not going to waste this time that I'm having off. But as I say, I've got plans ahead of me. I've got videos to put up. I've got a room, as you see, which is going to change in the next 4 weeks and become hopefully a lot better than it is. Not that I haven't appreciated the way it is, because some people probably think when I do or show you the room tour that I did before Christmas, just haven't had the chance to stick it up yet, which will be probably the end of this week maybe. You'll see the way it is before each change in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then hopefully I'll do another room tour middle of the year and show you how it looks, and hopefully it'll look a lot better than it does. I just need a massive change in here. As I said previously, it's 5 years I've been living in this house, last December, and it's looked like this pretty much the entire time. All I've done is swapped and changed where I've bought and sold on the shelves, but I just need a new outlook, a new vibe, because as I say, I just haven't had the motivation to come in here enough and to sit in here and appreciate what I spend my good hard-earned money on. So definitely the main focus of my mini holiday before I go back to work. I've got plans, I've got a job set up, so it's not as if I'm going to be out of work very long. But as I say, while I'm off, I just want to make the most of it. So plenty of videos, guys. Room tour coming up. A special video of, which I'm not going to mention, I'm just going to put it up out there. I've been dragging my heels for it a little bit. I didn't want it to end, but it's going to end anyway. So that video, where I'm not going to mention, is coming up very soon. As I say, a room tour. I'm going to do a few collection videos and things like that, and do a few more snake pit sessions, live gameplays and things like that for over the next 3 or 4 weeks. Just make the most of my time off. But anyway, as I say, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this time off and make the most of it, because once I get back into work, I'll be you know, back to my normal routine of working hard and earning more money to stick more junk in this house. My wife won't appreciate me saying that, but it'll probably be true. But anyway, yes, my birthday was last Thursday. I've reached the ripe old age of 45. Yes, I'm getting old, like most of us. But, you know, I don't feel it. And I certainly don't act 45 years old, believe me. But anyway, I did well, yet again. Nothing absolutely fantastic. As I say, I haven't really gone out and bought myself, as I usually do, a nice gift from me to me. I did it Christmas, and I didn't do it for my birthday, but that's going to change hopefully in the next week or so. I'll pick something up nice for myself. I did pick something up for my birthday, but it was just, I spotted it and I thought, you know what, they're pretty cool, I'm going to add them into the figure collection. So, you know, I've got some figures, I've got a bit of PS4, PS3, some vinyl, and a couple of gifts off some good friends of mine. So where shall we start? I'll tell you what, we'll start with the vinyl first, and the present I had off the wife. Now obviously I've been collecting vinyl over the last couple of months, and not having a vinyl, a record player to play on, which has been a bit of a bummer. So they've just been piling up down there waiting for me to get a record player to play on them. So basically my wife went and picked me up a record player, and now this is kind of going with the theme of how the room is going to look. So when you see the colour, you'll know exactly what colour the room's going to look. So what she went and bought me, bless her, excuse me, is this little beauty. It's a round record player, and as you can see, it's white. but it is really compact, really smart. And the thing is, it's got a built-in speaker on the front. The speaker's okay, but thankfully I can plug this in to my subwoofer under my telly and it blasts out the music, so I've got the sound that I want. It's going to be loud and I can appreciate it. As I say, the speaker on the front isn't brilliant, but it's usable, but I'd rather put it through the subwoofer so I can blast out my music, my rock music, whatever the case may be. But well happy to have this. So my wife bought me that fancy looking record player, so thank you very much as per usual, wife. Pop that back there. Now obviously I've got a record player. Let's talk about a couple of vinyl that I bought, and they are recent data disc purchases. The next two in the collection, which were 8 and 9. And firstly, we've got volume 8, which is this one, which is the gorgeous looking Panzer Dragoon saga. Well, it's actually just the first Panzer Dragoon, not the Panzer Dragoon saga. But as you can see, beautiful foil looking silvery cover, absolutely superb. Love the mirror effect on this. But this is not the special edition. As I said previously, I'm not really too fussed on the fact of if I get the special edition with the splatters on, because I've never really been keen on them, to be honest. I don't mind just getting the standard coloured vinyl. But obligatory to inside what's in the vinyl, you get the nice card artwork, and then this one you get a double vinyl. So you get 2 vinyls in this one, and this is the standard sky blue. And I think it looks so much better being one solid colour rather than having the splats or in the actual vinyl. It works with some, like it did with Streets of Rage. I think Streets of Rage was an awesome looking one with the splats in the see-through vinyl. But for me personally, I'd rather just stick to the plain colours. Much preferred to me. But it's just still nice to have these vinyls and to have all of them, and to be able to keep up to date with them, to be honest with you. So that is volume 8, which is Panzer Dragoon, which I haven't yet played this one, so I'll be playing this shortly after this video. And then we have volume 9, which we've all been waiting for this one, which is the Revenge of Shinobi. We had Shinobi 3 first, and thankfully they brought this one out, Revenge of Shinobi. Classic game, absolutely classic soundtrack. And this one has your artwork as per usual. Fantastic front cover artwork. Always great to look at these, because some of these will be framed, and that's what they're there for, to be put in frames and appreciated. Especially this one. This is an all-time classic picture for the Mega Drive anyway. But this one, nice standard. This one's different actually. This one's got a nice inlay with all the main enemies within the game. But this one is your standard white edition vinyl, which is like they call it the bone version. We're well happy with that. So it's a standard one again. I wouldn't have minded the splatter version of this one because it did look quite nice, I have to admit. But missed out. Just usual, you know, I'm like, I forget that there's certain pre-order times. Even though I get the early code to order these, I totally forget about it still. But still, well happy to have number 9 in the data disc collection. So looking forward to seeing what they're bringing out next. Whatever they bring out, I'm going to get them all, because they are a fantastic collection. And as I say, I don't just get from data disc, I get from other dealers as well, in terms of game vinyl, because I've gone massively mad on these anyway. But yeah, very happy to have that. So that's the 2 vinyl. That's the Panzer Dragoon and the Revenge of Shinobi, volumes 8 and volume 9. Right, that's the vinyl. Now let's talk about figures now. Now, obviously, as I said, I haven't bought myself much from Me to Me, and I went shopping on Thursday night with the wife into our local supermarket. And I'm kind of a bit of a Turtles freak. I do like the Turtles, and I spotted these. Now there was only like, I think just under 10, 15, nearly £11 each. And they only had 4 of them, but they had the complete set, so I couldn't not take them. And they are called the Metal Diecast Collection, and they're the Turtles. So firstly, we've got Leonardo, and on the back you can see you've got the set, and then you've got the keyring set, and then down below you've got the 8. Are they 8-inch? Oh, they're 6-inch figures, but I've gone for the die-cast versions in the middle. But really cute figures, really solidly made. I won't keep them in these boxes. I'll take them out once I, you know, get my room set up. But there's Leonardo, and then of course we have Raphael, which is pretty damn cool. And then we have Donatello, and then finally we have Michelangelo, and they're all really good solid little figures. They are, look great out, but I'm tempted to keep them in the boxes because the boxes are quite nice, bit silly like that. But no, I'm gonna bite the bullet and take them out the boxes and stick them somewhere nice. But you know, about £11 each. I hadn't spent anything on my birthday money, so I thought, why not? So I picked those up. Very happy with them. Nice little set to have. Let's say I'm a big Turtles fan. Now, let's talk about gifts. Right now, I've got a gift off my sister-in-law. Now, if you look at my Instagram account, I bought myself recently. It's like a light. It's like the Death Star, but when you switch it on, it's like a flat piece of perspex, but the way they've drawn the artwork of the Death Star on it, and then you got a light underneath. You press the light and it illuminates the actual plastic, and it's really nice. Well, I've got this one. Now you can barely see anything at the moment, but you can see the stand, and here, if you put my hand behind it, you can see there's like a face, and if you know, a majority you can see it's a stormtrooper, but when you switch it on, it looks like that. And as you can see, it's flat plated plastic, but the way they've drawn on it and the light illuminates from the bottom, it really stands out like a 3D helmet, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So this is the second one of the two that I've got. So I've got the Death Star, and that shows up in green, and that is an absolutely fantastic one I bought myself. But this, my sister-in-law got me because she knows I'm a Star Wars fanatic. But well happy with this. I've got to find room in here to put this one because the other one's downstairs, but I'm assuming I will. But well happy with that. But they are very good things. There's a few of them. I think there's another 2, I think. But I'll pick the 2 best. The Stormtrooper and the Death Star ones are easily the best 2. And I think there's about £14. So well happy with them. So there is the Stormtrooper 3D effects light. Another light to the collection. So I'll switch that off. See you later. So that one was from my sister-in-law. Thank you, sister-in-law. She don't watch my videos, but I'll just thank her anyway. And then the last 3 items, you got one PS4 game, one PS3, and we got a figure and a wallet. And let's talk about the game that I didn't realistically buy for my birthday, but it's just come through the post this morning. And it is this one, which is the Wild Guns Reloaded. This is the revamped version of the Super Nintendo game that is very expensive and very hard to come by. But this cost about £25. And the good thing about this, you got 4 characters, 2 new and your 2 original characters. You got new levels. And the good thing about this game is when you're playing it, it hasn't souped up the graphics. The graphics play and look exactly like Super Nintendo graphics, the way they've actually made the game, which is a really good thing, to be honest with you. I'm glad they haven't messed with the graphics or improved them HD wise. They've just literally released it as it was and would have played on the Super Nintendo port, which is a really good thing. But I've had a couple of goes on it. Plays exactly the same. You got 2 crazy characters. You got one which is a dog, which is an extra character, and then you got like a big, I think she's a girl or a bloke, a big really muscly guy with the 2 standard characters in it. But graphically plays exactly the same and is the same, just added characters and added levels, which just spices it up a bit and gives you more value for money and a lot of replayability. But 25 quid, £26. Only the NTSC version at the moment. Don't think this is coming out on the PAL release. It may do within the coming months, but I got mine from Play Asia. So, but well happy to have that. I got another killer game coming soon. I couldn't resist it, but you'll see that when I get it. But yeah, that's the game that's dropped through my door this morning, which is Wild Guns Reloaded. I'll be playing that a bit later. Now, next two and the last two items are off two good buddies of mine. Went to Arcade Club the day before New Year's Eve, obviously, which was the Friday, the 30th of December. And obviously met up with the guys, Daz, Retro Dave. Also had, you know where your mind just goes blank. Ching, it's gone. And everybody, Duncan, Golden Age Gamer, great to meet him for the first time. King Arthur as well, good to meet you, mate. Very, very good to meet you guys. We all went down for more or less the complete day. We got in there for about dinner time, and we literally stayed there till 12:30 in the night. It was an all-day thing, just as much as we can drink, as much as we could play, and absolutely thoroughly enjoyed the day entirely. It was absolutely fantastic. Couldn't advise anybody enough to go down to that place and get down to Bury and get to the Arcade Club. Absolutely fantastic. They're opening a new room. His downstairs room, his lower room is in construction still. It's still open for you to use. Varied selection of games in there for the moment, but it will obviously improve over time. But can't put across more. If you haven't never been to the Arcade Club, or there's a meetup, or people are going that you know, tag along, experience it. If you haven't, you haven't played on arcade machines for years, or you just need your fix, you ain't going to be disappointed. £10 in, and you're in all day long for as long as you want. And you're a kid in a candy store if you love your arcade machines. So I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed that day. And so thanks to everybody who went and I hung around with all day and had a great time. Absolutely fantastic, guys. But yes, going back to the gifts, I had two gifts off two good friends of mine. And the first one was Daz Cajones Del Oro. He picked me up from Sheffield, as he always does. And he's a good man for doing that. And he decides to throw me a gift, and he knows I'm big into my Japanese PS3 fighters, and I'm trying to pick them up on a PS2 as well, but I've gone through quite a few on the PS3 of late, and he knew I was after this, and he was quite lucky because I was on the verge of buying this, and it's been in my eBay watches for a while. Just didn't get round to it, and thankfully I didn't, because he's picked me up this, which is the Ultra Street Fighter special Japanese edition, and it's in a slipcase, and this looks pretty damn awesome, to be honest with you. And I was gobsmacked when I opened it up and I seen this, because you obviously get the art book, and it's like takes you through the new characters of the Ultra Street Fighter universe, which is a fantastic art book in itself. Really nice art book. And then we have this one, which is the animation collection and soundtrack of Ultra Street Fighter 5, which you got 2 discs, which I'm pretty interested to play and give a go. Now, I don't know what the animation collection is all about, so that should be an interesting DVD to watch. But obviously you got the soundtrack, 7 music tracks from the actual game itself, so fantastic little disc. And then last but not least, the Japanese Ultra Street Fighter 5 version, Japanese version. Always better art cover, always are for the Japanese versions. But yet again, really nice disc and inlay, and I can't argue with it, mate. It's absolutely a fantastic game to add to the fighting game collection, which I'll be playing this downstairs on the big TV later on, and nor the wife, trust me. But Daz, absolute epic gift, mate. Thank you very much for buying me this. This is something that was definitely not expected, but I'm going to appreciate and add it to my PS3 Jap collection. So thank you very much, sir. You're a good man. Thank you very much. Now, last but not least, another gift, and the last gift, which is off my good pal Retro Dave Nintendo, which we do try and keep regular contact, and you know, we kind of, I mean, of late it's very difficult for Dave at the time, because he's you know, doing a lot to his house, and he's got a lot of family things on. So, you know, meeting up is a rare occurrence, but when we do try to appreciate the time we've got together and enjoy our, you know, time together and that. And it's always great to meet up with, as I say, Dave and Daz and any new YouTubers that I haven't met before. But yet again, I met up with the old mucker, and he goes and gives me a box. He goes, "There you go, mate, that's for you." I went, "Birthday?" I went, "Yeah." I went, "Nice one." So, and I've opened them, and yet again, not expected what I've got. Two great items. A yearly wallet. Now, he bought me one, I think it was last year or the year before, and I got that one, which I don't use. I'm sad to say, but I like to keep them in pristine condition. Now, this one I might use, because this one will probably be my events wallet, because he's bought me a new wallet, which is this one, which is the NES controller variant, and obviously you've got a big massive chain that hangs off like so, which, you know, I'm like, I can hang it off my jeans and stash all my money in it when I go and spend stupid amounts at events. So that one is definitely going to be used, Dave. That is my event wallet, but well, happy to have that. And anything Nintendo is always welcome in this room, mate, trust me. But very happy with that, so thanks very much for that, Dave. And then last but not least, he threw this in, which was totally unexpected. I'm just watching it. Right, totally unexpected, which was a figure. Very similar to an amiibo in many respects, but not. It's a Japanese variant, ultra detailed figure from Nintendo, but it's the Zelda figure. Now, I know you can't see that because there's plastic in front of the actual Zelda figure, but if I turn it round, you'll see the collection that you can buy. You got 3 Zelda, which is that one I've got, and then you can buy 3 variants of Mario also. But as I say, this won't be staying in its box. It will be coming out, as will all the amiibos be coming out. Now, once I show my room tour, you'll see them in the boxes, but they're all coming out. So Alex, yes, at last I'm taking them out of the boxes. Only a few of them. The ones in the special edition boxes I'll put back in the boxes and leave them in there. But everything else is coming out and going in the brand new cabinet that I'm getting. So this will be added to the collection. And as I say, totally unexpected. Fantastic Zelda figure. Love me Zelda figures. Anything Zelda-wise anyway. So Dave, you're a top man, as always. You know, I can't argue with what you get me. You know, you always... well, as I say, I don't expect anything like this. I love this sort of thing, and as he said himself, he liked it that much he bought him one himself. So Dave, all I can say, mate, is thank you very much for that, mate, and the wallet, and Daz for your gifts, and whoever's bought me gifts, and obviously my wife, she's always good to me, she always looks after me, bless her. And that's it, guys. That's presents for my birthday. That's a little bit of chat. You know, I've got 4 weeks off now, so I'm going to appreciate this time off. You're going to get a few more videos out of me. As I say, I'm going to be spending a lot of time sitting on my bum playing games, but most of it's going to be changing this room, making it different. I'm getting rid of a few things, probably one of these TVs, getting rid of that TV also, you know, putting new TVs in, you never know. But that's happening within the next few weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but... you know, I think it'll pay off in the end, and I'll have a fantastic looking room, the way I want it to look, and hopefully I'll appreciate it a hell of a lot more than I do now, which I should appreciate it already, really. But when you're sitting in the same environment for 5 years, you just get used to the idea, and it loses its appeal. But no more. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. First video of the year over. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I am Cyber7. Keep playing, and always keep watching. All the best, guys.